r/askreddit. What's something people assume about you when they first meet you? That my parents are Marvel fans. My name is Peter Parker. It's pizza time. Being a Spider-Man fan, I keep thinking what it's like for a person I rule to have that name. Peter and Parker are both pretty common names. I'm sorry that so many people have asked that. Ick, now what? You must be impossible for dates, potential employers, and the police to just Google you. You are Google proof. I hope that's some small consolation. That's okay. I work with a guy named Jonathan Johnson. First day, they were calling everyone's names to come up and grab some paperwork. Guy goes, Johnson. John, seriously? Jonathan Johnson? Dude's like, yep. I knew someone named Peter Parker. He hated when people pointed out he had the same name as Spider-Man. I thought it would have been cool, but I guess it gets old when it happens your entire life. That I play basketball. 6 feet 5 inches and black. Do you play basketball? 5 feet 5 inches and white. Nobody thinks I play basketball. Shit, I'm 6 feet 8 inches. It's either basketball or football. I just tell them I'm a computer geek. 5 minutes and 11 seconds female. Everyone thinks I play basketball. That I'm gay. I'm 34 and I really don't know why, but most friends and my dad think I'm gay. Not sexually attracted to men. Sorry folks. Yeah, same here. 31-year-old Asian male. My parents really want me to get married and they said they would be open to the idea of me marrying anyone. Just as long as I get married. At first I didn't understand what they were talking about and my mom went into a speech about me finding someone, and no matter what sort of person that is. Trade yang. I get the opposite. My brother has gone through the same thing since high school. Doesn't help that he's a flight attendant now. I've been asked if I were gay by my mom like 10 times by this point. I always tell her no, but my god does she always bring it up. That I'm a bitch. I just have resting bitch face. I have the male version of this. It's annoying. People think I am a dick or mean. I am both at times, just not all the time. I'm not Hispanic or Italian. I'm Japanese American. WTF, I hate this. I'm also Japanese but also Italian, but I get called Hispanic all the time. My name is Carlo but everyone says Carlos at first. That I'm aloof, and possibly somewhat snobby. I'm very shy and fairly emotional. Ugh, same. I's awful knowing as an introvert that people think you're snobbish, but literally not having the social energy to do anything about it. Same here. I come across like I don't care, but I just express those emotions poorly. Like if someone gives me a compliment that really means a lot to me, I will probably end up saying something dumb or trying to make a joke in response. That I like to hurt people. I'm a dentist. You'll be a dentist. Be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things pain. Pain. Son. Be a dentist. Son. Be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane. Humane. Like, I'm not the most adamant about brushing my teeth. Teen during summertime. I know I should be doing better, but I still know that going to the dentist is one of the most important things you can do. It's, like, up there with pooping. Except you go to the dentist less than you poop. Had a dentist whose last name was Payne. I thought that was very unfortunate. Every time I meet someone new they eventually say so. I have an awkward question and every time I just reply no, I'm not gay. So I have an awkward question. That I've never eaten baking soda straight. A safe assumption in most situations. That I'm 30, 23-year-old, 6 feet 0 rocking a dad bod, receding hairline a bit, and can definitely grow full facial hair. Edit. It happens more if facial hair is present. Damn, didn't know my husband got an old account. The same age, height, hairline, beard, and I always say he has a dad bod. Biggest problem is I look 15, so people make inaccurate assumptions about our relationship. I'm the opposite of you. Still have all the hair on top, but I also still can't grow any respectable facial hair. I'm 41 and I still get carded. The last time, the cashier literally looked at my birth date and said holy shit. I get the opposite. I'm 30 but people guess my age in the 18-22 range. It's worse if I put my hair up or don't wear makeup, which is most days. But my mom passes for 45 at 60 and my grandma looks 70 or under at 94, so I'm sure I'll appreciate it later on. I'm laid back. Nope, just a nervous wreck whose only coping mechanism is to seize up. Oh shit, same. Ironically, I get less laid back comments after going to therapy for anxiety cause I now respond more openly and communicate better. Mayo. Hi fellow laid back person who is actually a nervous wreck. My coping mechanism is to just not care about anything if it starts to stress me out. So far, that has not proven to be a good coping mechanism at work. Equals that I'm an attorney, because I'm walking to court wearing a suit and carrying a lot of files. That is a good assumption. They do assume, however, that I am a good source of free legal advice. I am not, and I tell them that. Because I am the prosecutor. They then assume I am the person to tell that they only had 3 beers that night before they drove. That is a bad assumption. Are you Lemony Snicket? Everyone assumes I'm far more prim and proper than is actually the case. I'm an older woman with a lot of white hair. My younger co-workers will accidentally swear in front of me, and then turn to me with looks of horror. It's hysterical. What are your icebreakers lol? That I'm smart cause I'm Asian. The Good Place is doing its part to dispel that stereotype. That I can't speak English. BTW English is the only language I know. Same. I'm Asian, adopted at 5 months old from Korea, and have lived in Midwestern USA my entire life. Now, if you know anything about Tornado Alley, there aren't a lot of Asians. So people just think I don't speak English, and when I start talking just like them, it's surprise Pikachu face. That I'm like 11. I'm short as heck and have a high-pitched voice. I'm almost a legal adult and I look like a child. I frequently get asked if I'm in high school. I teach high school. So I feel your pain. When I was getting married, young, but after graduating college, people were seriously concerned that I was a child bride or something. It's even weirder now that I have an 11-year-old foster daughter. People ask dumb questions and make her feel awkward. Polite people will just refer to us as friends and or not ask questions when I sign off as a legal guardian, but some are like, are you friends? Cousins? Adoptive sisters? What's happening here? That I'm loved, always happy and have my shit together. Send help. Help here. Oh nerd, all our computer problems are now solved, for free. That I'm scary. Almost 6 feet with dreads. My GF's parents think I'm a gangbanger but I'm reality I'm the complete opposite. Never gotten in a real fight, do good in school, etc. I read 6 foot tall with dreads. For some reason I thought the predator not a gangbanger. That I'm older than I am. Same, I got grey hairs in senior year in high school from my mom's side of the family so I knew it was coming. When I was 28 someone who I had met a few times guessed I was 38 years old and I just laughed. Totally understood why he said it and kind of took it as a point of pride. That I can't speak English, cause I look free on board, but English is my first language. They will undoubtedly follow up with this comment, that was really good pronunciation. How long have you studied English for? All my life bitches. All my freaking life. Edit. Thanks for the upvotes. I look free on board naturally, just like Koreans naturally look Korean. Regardless of how I dress or cut my hair, it's more of a vibe based on facial features. This assumption has caused challenges every time I go interview for a job, so yeah it's kinda a problem I've had to overcome. P.S. I listen to gangster music in the car at times and get pretty funny stares when people see this Asian kid rocking the jams. Free on board? Edit. Fresh off the boat, thanks everyone. Not forward operating base like I thought. That I like cheese because I'm from Wisconsin. This is very true. That I'm a creepy, antisocial loser. I mean, they are right, but they should at least talk to me first. I'm a 5'11" female, so everyone assumes I play basketball. Trust me, you do not want me on your team. Fun fact. The average WNBA player height is about 5'11". Okay I'll go now. That I'm lucky to be tall. I fucking hate being tall. I brush my hair on the ceiling fan every time I walk under it. Also, people always call me over to reach something when I'm shopping. Once I snapped and I said to some lady that was being really rude to me because I was in a hurry and didn't have time, and I said, "Lady, do you hear me asking you to kneel down to the bottom shelf because you're closer to the fucking floor? No, now stop doing it to me and fuck off." As a short person, I've often done this and thankfully haven't pissed anyone off yet. I prefer not to ask anyone for help ever, but sometimes that grown up, brand packed cereal is way up and I'll accost a tall, friendly looking stranger. If I had another way to get it myself, I would. This is where your "I'm not asking you get my low stuff for me" argument doesn't work so well. You have the ability to squat down. I don't have a counted ability beyond stretching, reaching to help myself. Short people don't like being short any more than you like being tall. Can't we all just get along? FWIW. I'd totally fetch you the bottom shelf stuff if you asked for help. I built a reputation at my friend's college as the drunk moron who would do and say anything. When my friend came to my college for my graduation, none of his friends believed him that I was actually graduating. Realistically, I don't drink that much. I really only partied when I visited there. I get this too. I like to drink at parties or socially. I don't overdo it though. 2 or 3 gets me nice and drunk. But this one group of friends only ever saw me at parties and bars constantly and obviously drunk. I'm a chill, hyper happy drunk. Anyways, I have like 20 bottles of liquor at the house that's untouched unless a bunch of people are coming over. For whatever reason, I don't see any point in getting drunk when I'm alone. They think I'm Mexican, but I'm Greek. Do you get those awkward moments where people start speaking Spanish to you and you have to reply, "Sorry, no hablo español"? Happens all the time to my co-worker that's like, "You haha." Edit. Change Dingles to Español. When I wear my glasses, that I look like a college professor. That I have a very teacher-y face. Usually these days. Also that they could have sworn I was married. In the last 6 months, dozens of people have been legitimately surprised that I am not married. Apparently I seem like I'm married. UACT like you're married, Ranad as they say. I don't know what that means. Might be a nice way of saying old. That's me, an old, married, straight-laced teacher boy. Definitely. And definitely not a big ol' idiot. Maybe you just look like you've got your shit together. That I'm a serial killer. Guys, I make knives, I don't use them. 6 feet 5 inches pale guy with a bushy red beard. Everyone thinks I'm a lumberjack or some kind of burly fighter. During talking they see that I am overprotective of my female friends, and I'm soft spoken. Everyone I know thinks I could kick serious ass and I'm just holding back. I am terrified of being in fights. Everything under my clothes is squishy, not much muscles, and I'd probably crap myself if someone tried to fight me. I just wanna read and write lyrics and play music. Big friendly giant. That I am a bimbo. I'm a research assistant in a life science lab, yet I have big boobs and blonde hair, so I must be dumb. That I'm shy. If I'm forced to be by you or just met you, I won't talk and will be the most awkward fuck ever. Besides that, I'm very extroverted. I'll talk to anyone as long as I can hold a conversation. That I'm mean and edgy. Buddy, I can't even fucking choose mean dialogue options in games. I can't bring myself to do evil playthroughs. I don't even ask for a reward in The Witcher when peasants ask me to slay X monster. That I care to talk to them. That I'm 15. Seriously, people are constantly knocking on my door, at my house, that I pay the bills for, and asking to speak to my parents. Are you 15? I learned I'm unapproachable because I have resting depression face. 99.9% of humanity ignores me, but then that 0.1% of people who have heightened empathy skills decides they want to ask if I'm feeling okay. It's because I have downturned, blue eyes that are usually watering from allergies, as well as my lips being in a frown when resting. Because of this, I was denied a promotion because I looked too sad. College job. Given a warning at work for looking too uninterested. Current job. I made a point that you can't judge someone by their appearance, and it was unprofessional to tell me that my face is a problem. So that was never brought up again. I work in the tech industry, so I am never facing clients or people other than other tech professionals. Barraged by teachers when I worked in a school because they all thought I was not feeling okay. Am I actually depressed? I would say it's only triggered by events, like rejection, and it can last for a week or two, but I'm fine. That I'm Hispanic and thus, speak Spanish. Just because I have the common coloring of one does not mean I'm of Hispanic origin. Assume I want to be left alone. I am a very anxious person, but I absolutely love meeting new people once I get past the anxiety, so oftentimes I come across like I'm annoyed or stuck up, but really I'm just insanely nervous. I look a lot younger than I am, so I always feel like people think I'm a dumb, weak person. I've had people explain the dumbest shit to me and it really infuriates me, but I don't do anything about it. Also, I'm pretty awkward when I first meet people. Really, when you get to know me, I'm pretty straightforward but also easygoing. I guess it just pisses me off that people think they can walk all over me. I'm a foreign immigrant coming from some really rich country in West Asia who speaks English really well. In reality, I'm just a Filipino who can speak English. Take that, Karen. People tell me I always look angry. Can't blame them. That I'm shy. I just actually dislike people and most aren't worth my time. That I'm stuck up. I'm not. I just have social anxiety, okay. That I'm an airhead when I'm actually more aware of situations when they are. I just don't care, as long as it won't hurt someone, and choose to do good cause of all the bad that happened to me. I want the bad to stop, so I decided it stopped with me.